Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to easily beat the boss Vile Lictor in Borderlands 4. This boss is immune to all damage until we remove 2 of the limbs here, but I would prefer removing 4 of them as that's just going to reduce the amount of things we have to pay attention to, and then you're going to have a free critical hit place in its core. Now with this boss, it also is going to try to push you around quite a bit. You can see these purple walls that it generates here. These are going to try to push you out of the arena. And there's some other attacks that it'll try to do as well. You just have to pay attention to those and move your character around. You can just focus on running for those phases if you're not able to get shots in. Now, any skill tree that boosts any type of critical hits is going to be great here, as this boss is really easy to critically hit. Now you gotta watch out because it's going to do those attacks on the ground and then summon in its limbs again. Shock weapons work very well here as it's going to be weak to shock in its second phase, and in the first phase the limbs are weak to shock as well, although having a corrosive weapon helps a lot. I didn't happen to have one and it was still fine because you can take or do a lot of damage with critical hits there. Now for the first phase, you really just have to play it safe and watch out for the walls that it's going to push you around with. But when it gets into the second phase, there's going to be this attack here where it charges up and you can't actually damage it and you just have to run away. Now it starts off with this attack here in the second phase and it's weak to shock here. So this is great to have a shock based weapon, and you're just going to try and shoot at its core there as much as possible and avoid these walls that it's trying to push you around with. It's also going to do another attack here where it creates like this big nuke. And when this happens, you actually have to run away and go to the floating platforms around the edge. It's not going to be very apparent at first, but you're going to jump over here and see these, pull yourself up, and then you're safe. That's kind of the best way, the only way to do this. And then you're just going to proceed like you would. It's going to continually keep trying to spawn the walls to push you out and also create the hands to shoot at you. But as long as you're moving around, staying mobile, watching out for this big spirit bomb nuclear attack it does, and just pull yourself up to a ledge, you'll be fine and not have too much of a struggle against this boss. It's going to, again, drop that down there, but the damage isn't too bad. Next, whenever we're getting down to the last quarter of its health, I find that it just attacks a bit more aggressively, so you just got to keep up the pressure on it and play defensively to the best of your ability, and you'll be able to easily take down Vile Lictor in Borderlands 4. I do have some videos on my build that I was using, the Dead Ringer Vex build here, and it was actually pretty strong because you can summon in those Reapers to help out, so you can check out that video too if you're interested. Hope you have a great day. Hit the subscribe button if this is useful, and I'll catch you in the next one.